we'll get a look here at Josh Allen as he's moved past 3,000 yards passing for the year and looking for more. It's the Bills and the Dolphins coming up next.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23. And here, Charles, is a look at the inactive, some of the guys that are out today due to injury.
Yeah, and this is where the preseason work comes into play for some of those backups. It's not just them getting some experience on the field, but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play. And when you have guys like that on your team, you've got a chance for success when the injury bug hits.
And they work this well upfield across the 35. 23 yards the pickup there. Walker now on 1st and 10. Room here to run. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle, or if you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Walker. The tally there, -2 yards. Brings up 3rd down. Walker once more. And he's not going too far. In fact, stopped dead in his tracks at the 3. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. Looking to throw. Becker. Touchdown, Dolphins! Darren Waller, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. They'll try and throw for it, and he will get in to make it 8-0. Interesting, I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2, going for nothing.
After that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Allen now looks to throw. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. So a 1st interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they can turn it into points.
Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Throwing Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Now Jones. Sliding out of the pocket. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on third and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we've just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Call it a gain of 5, but still a decent ways from the end zone now on 4th and goal. Looking at this situation, if you're at the 1, the 2, maybe you go for it. From here, you kick it.
I agree. I think you have to get points in this situation. 4th down, I don't chance it at all. I put the points on the board and go back and regroup.
Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now Allen. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, Jones rolling to his right. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle from 13 yards out. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good on Sanders. And the lead is up to 15 now. Touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fields it right around the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. He's piloted 2 drives so far, and unfortunately not very well piloted. Both led to interceptions. Now they're facing the deficit. Another touchdown after that previous pick. Starting over here, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. To throw, it's Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. I see an extra defensive back on the field. A little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Allen to throw it. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick 6.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. He's had a great season, plenty of touchdown passes, but that last throw, not one of his finer moments as it was returned for a touchdown of the pick 6. Now he starts again here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Allen. Working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. On the return, Carter. 35 yards that time on the punt, and it'll be Dolphin football. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. And he's got some space here. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. On 2nd and 2, Jones. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll run for it. It's Walker. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now a play fake here on 1st down. That one caught by Carter. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Here's Walker. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Kenneth Walker with career touchdown number 128. He's now tied with Marvin Harrison for number 9 on the all-time list. And the Dolphins continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And a rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bills going to take over now late in this first half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And this one complete to Reed. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen, no, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll buy some time right. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for two. They'll look to throw, and this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for two, but they get it to extend this lead out even further. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
On first down, Allen. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Throwing now is Allen. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Here comes Carter. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And he's going to lose yardage, not that it matters, as the final seconds tick away. So past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game, we skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. Oh, now how about this return? He's to midfield. And he'll go out of bounds all the way down inside the 35.
During the week, the special teams coach puts together a game plan that he presents to the head coach. And in every game plan, there's one big play that he points to the head coach and says, listen, when we need it, we can go to it. I think they did exactly that on that one.
And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. On 2nd and 9, Allen, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here this 3rd quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't done it to score yet. And they're kind of forced to take a few chances here. And that backfired in a big way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taking it about the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Allen. Out to the left here to Reed. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Throwing again on second down. Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And the Bills are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. To the air, Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Miles Sanders with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Justin Tucker for the extra point. So they get one score back, but still a long ways to go here in this third quarter. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was Miles Sanders who finished it off with a touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Here's Walker to start the drive. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but closed there quickly at the end. Sticking with Walker on second down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Jones now on first down. They'll roll him out right. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now to his victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been there. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will be fielded inside the 5. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Allen going to throw. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Allen. He's got Ayuk once again. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. From the 40 now on second down. Allen, it's caught by Sanders. Down inside the 10. Touchdown. Miles Sanders. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bills are able to claw one back. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the football changing hands here as this offense takes a field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive.
Back now in Miami. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. And going right back to Walker. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. On 2nd and 9, Jones. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. This offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 70 yards rushing for him in the ballgame now on 14 carries. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 43. Back to Walker on 1st down. And some room to work. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, obviously, Charles, no more points were needed, but some teams just can't resist the urge to keep adding on, and they did just that here in the fourth quarter.
And we've certainly been on the call to see many teams do exactly that over the years, Brandon. Some to even more impressive degrees. In the end, it goes back to there's still a defense out there, and it's still a game of NFL football. So if you don't like what's happening, it's up to you to get them stopped.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the and
my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. They give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Here's a give up the middle. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Yeah, this is going to depend on his spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. Back to throw. Becker. Well, this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the fourth, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
Not a big believer, 110%, but it's certainly a bonus here, wasn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Allen.
That's caught by Gabriel Davis.
And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Allen going to try and throw on third down. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And now here's another interception.
Picked off by Pat Surtain. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today.